Hello and welcome back, where today I'm not doing a villager hunt, I'm actually doing a build. I'm doing Dobie's exterior, so here's his lovely interior, and I have promised to do this quite a little while ago, and I have struggled, so I'm not gonna lie, this is my third attempt. I decided to completely revise the landscaping and see if that made much of a difference. And I'm hoping the changes I've made will make it easier for me to landscape, since I was struggling so hard. I kept building and then demolishing and demolishing. So let's give it another go and let's see the landscaping I've done outside, shall we? And here we are. So I didn't say anything to Dobie. Never mind. So straight away, if you remember, I tried to put Dobie up on a cliff all by himself. This is the seance build, Muffy seance build that I did previously, and I just didn't have enough space. I decided to give him this little pond. It's very Dobie, I don't know why, but it also fills the space a little bit, and it's a bit awkward because it is squashed between this and the secret beach build that I did. So I think mostly, and down here is the bamboo forest. I think it's because it's this sort of middle point that I'm struggling to sort of blend everything without it seeming overwhelming. So yes, I think maybe taking it down a level and putting in a feature will help, hopefully. I've already got a few things in place. I think I did want to do a few more these codes on the floor here and there. I'll get round to it. I'll do something. But yeah, I hope this will be it this time. Wish me luck, guys, and I'll get on with it. I'll get my trees first, and I'll work in the back. So let me grab a few things. I do have my usual stock down here. I also put some stuff out so I can actually see what they look like, because I'm not very familiar with my kettles, my pots, or my gyroids. I have no idea what these are or what they're called. So yes, very messy. I'll be right back, and hopefully this will be more of a speed build, since there's not too much area to do. I just have to be happy with it, which apparently is quite an ask. So yeah. Okay, and I am back, and the first thing is first. Oh no, my pockets are so full. I wanted to put a grave back here on this little centerpiece. So there's good, and let's fence off a little bit of the right here. So I don't have much, but I don't think I'm going to use a lot. So can I get any closer than that? I can. Fantastic. And here, and a little bit on this side too. Okay, and some spooky fencing just for either side, and let's get some trees down. So straight away I'm sort of right back on my previous build, which is why there's a few trees and things scattered around. I normally try to start off with more of a clean slate but because of how this has worked out, the sort of location of it, it's very busy. I don't really have that option. And some wedding candles. I do like using these candles. I think it looks so good. I know they're supposed to be wedding-y, but I like them like this as a sort of a little set. I think they look great as a little set, and they do kind of look spooky as well. This guy looks great. I might pick these up for now. I don't know if I'll use them. I don't want to overdo it. I think overdoing it is something I have been doing. So as always, I believe these markers on the floor are for the hedges, the paler ones, and the darker ones are the trees. So hopefully I've got a pine tree. I do. And let's fill in the gap with, I don't have any moss. Okay, I'll have to pick that up in a minute. But I'm also going to have to pick up so much wheat fields, because I plan on using an awful lot just in this tiny little area. So bear with me. I know I use them a lot, but I do just love them so much. Okay, and I think I'm going to use more fencing, so I'll get this out. and just box off the back here. Oops, I didn't mean that. Just like that for now. I kind of want this area to be like Dobie's little hideaway area. He goes here for his peaceful moments. Yeah, just a calm, chill place. I don't want it to be honest, I don't really want this area to be too spooky in general. I don't really think Dobie is kind of spooky. I feel like he's just kind of not misunderstood. But he's the friendly one. He's sort of like the old wizardy guy, but yeah, he doesn't really partake in too much of the wizardy goings on this island. He's not really a witch as sorts, he's just sort of friendly. So I'm gonna collect a few more things and I'll be right back. And I'm back after restocking on all of my wheat fields. I do use a huge amount. I don't even want to really think about how many I use per build, but it's far too much, honestly. But I think I'm going to try and box off this area a little bit so you can't really get by. And another tree here, I suppose. If I have one, this will do. I am going to have to collect a few more. I think maybe a smaller tree here would look nice, so I'll go collect that now. And there we have a large young orange tree. Right, and then I think just behind it I'll plant the sapling. There we go. I have a few bushes in mind. I don't know if I have many on me. I do have a couple though. And one here as well. And I might just put some black tulips back here. And already I am liking that. There's a lot of these trees, but I think I love the red. And they are kind of like somewhat orangey, and I do want to create this sort of border back here. I don't really want it too open. I don't really want you to be able to see Dobie's home from the seance place. Oh no, where did that go? Here? Okay, somewhere around there. And then maybe another one here. I have a what's it called? I have a hay bed. I might put that here. That's not the way I wanted it to go. Do you mind just turning? Are you gonna do it again? You are. How about against here? Will that convince you? Finally, thank you. Push you back to about there. Okay, so far so good. I probably should pick up the moss because I did want one. I think maybe here or here, I'm not sure. Let me grab them first and let's see. Okay, I'm glad that I went to the full one, the full size one straight away. I really do like that. I think this will look nice with the black tulip as well. So keeping it kind of simple. I don't want to over decorate this time. So far so good. I did have a mush log. Is that going to look too big there? No, I think that looks okay. I don't really have anything to put on top at the moment. I will have to come back and think about that. I've already used a gyroid. I do have all those pots though to use, so I could do that. And I guess I'm going to have to move on to here beside the house. And of course I'm going to start off with a wheat field. I want it to look like it's an entrance so you can actually get by, but it's perhaps not the sort of like the most obvious thing. I wanted a barrel maybe. Ooh, I don't like how it's starting to look maybe a bit too cluttered. Can I maybe stick it behind the house slightly? Now, is that going to stop me from walking? Oh, I can't. I was hoping it would fit a little bit closer than that, so I'm not quite happy about that. Maybe this? Okay, that looks okay. I'm fine with that at the moment. I might move it. Okay, and does that look better? I think it does, actually. It does kind of narrow it a little bit because you have these two items close together. But my path, luckily, just sort of wiggles through. So, okay, I'm going to go with that, I think. And I guess I should maybe work on this corner. So, wheat field, of course. And I might use a crate if I have one. I've got this wooden box. That will do. Maybe I'll turn it, since I don't want to be, again, too much stuff. Let's put a few more decals on the floor. I was intending to do this off camera, but I guess I just kind of forgot, so never mind. I don't like doing too many on camera, and I also tend to change my mind quite a bit, so yeah, I try not to use them too much. I want this, and again, spin it so it's not too much. And I think I want to use a lamppost, but I don't. Oh, I do have one on me. Whereabouts? Here. Yeah, that looks okay. I might actually cover this with another wheat field. If I have one, I do. Fantastic. Okay, that's an alright looking corner. Yeah. And let's see, do I have another bush on me? I don't. Let me get a bush and I guess one tree, 2 trees maybe? Okay, and I'm back and I have myself I think I'll go with an orange tree here. I was gonna maybe use a smaller tree, but I think a nice big tree looks fine for now. I guess I'll fill in both the sort of like bush spots that I've previously laid out for myself. And so far that looks good. It does kind of block this area a little bit, but I don't think it's too bad. I did pick up, I think it was a water pitcher. I also picked up that plant, didn't I? Forgot about that instantly. Let's see if I can find it. This one. Just go there, and I don't know if it will look good, but maybe that kind of looks really friendly. That looks nice on there in a very sort of friendly way. So I could have maybe tucked it behind there, but no, I don't think that's too necessary. Maybe back here I should tuck maybe some log stakes. I completely forgot that they're called. And that's quite nice. Creates that sort of like division area. And where should I put some flowers? Maybe straight away in front of the base of this tree. Yeah, that's quite nice. And do I want to put something behind here? I don't know if it's okay to leave such a big space back here. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I can try a glowing moss. How does that look? Yeah, sure. I'll try and get the largest one right around here. And that didn't take very long at all. That's great. Okay. So far so good. I'm like trying to encourage myself that, you know, this time it's looking good. This time it's fine. Right. This area looks a little bit open. What am I going to do about it? Let's see what items I have. I did pick this up. I didn't know if I was going to use it, but actually that's fine. That looks great there. I'll keep you there, I guess. Do you need a little moss friend? What is it going to be? Can I tuck it sort of here? Not quite where I wanted it to go, but I still think it looks okay, so I guess I'll leave that there. I did want to put another tree here. What did I want? Do I have anything? Oh, I've only got a little one. Or one of these smaller ones. A large mixed size tree. Sure, yeah, maybe a smaller tree here. That's kind of cute. Okay. and another hedge here, if I have one, to create this division between the two. And so I'm gonna have to go around the back, and I guess I'm gonna put some fencing. What have I got? I've got spooky, I've got stone. Okay, I guess I'll use some stone back here. Maybe even just like that. Yeah, I don't need to use the whole thing, and I think I have a hay bed, so I'll tuck that there. Kind of fills that space without really doing too much. Have I got more? Oh, I've got this. Do I like it there? Is it creating too much in this one area? Let me try putting it here instead. No, I just don't like it. Maybe, I don't know, you can't really get too close to the bridge, unfortunately. I kind of want to like rebalance it by putting more on this side, like on this side of the bridge, but the bridge is a little bit of an awkward thing. It doesn't like things being too close to the edges. Yeah, does that look okay? Looks interesting. But I don't know if I particularly like it. Of course, I can always fix spaces with wheat fields, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that, and I want one here as well. I might even have to go back to my storage and make sure I've got more, because I'm pretty sure I do have plenty in my storage, so if I'm really desperate, I can always do that. Okay, and I think maybe another glowing moss here, and perfect. Yes, that looks really good. And I think I'm going to have to go get some more materials, so let's see, do I have another hedge? I do, but that's my last one. Let's go get a few more things, shall we? Okay, and I'm back over here, so I think I'm going to put down another wheat field, another flower, just to fill out this area a little bit more. I did start this this wall, but I never continued it, so I suppose I can do that. Let's maybe, shall I leave a little gap and then continue on my way, and then maybe another gap, and then maybe a spooky fencing to finish off at the end. I like putting the wheat fields in the gaps. I think it looks really good, and sometimes I think just like a flower works great. I did leave a space here for a bush, so I'll throw this one down, and maybe to sort of reinforce this wall a little bit, just a hay bed, because it's only a walkway that transitions between the two areas, so I don't want it to be too much to look at. It's not really much to look at. It's not intended to be much to look at. So yeah, maybe you you look great there, thank you. Again, this corner I kind of already did. Let me just tidy up as I was doing this down here, which is already overgrowing. That's terrible. I will get on that. And I've already did a little bit more to my terraforming, which I'll hopefully show you very soon as I continue my finishing off this island. I want something to go here, so a seat perhaps, and then over here I guess I was going to do a hedge or something, maybe a pillar. Did I pick them up? I did. And how big is this? Do they look okay together? Am I happy with that as a little collection of items? I don't like how that stands out now. It looks okay. Let me get a hedge and see if that makes any difference. Already my pockets are getting pretty full, so let's pick up what I can. And there we go. Did that make any difference? Kinda Kinda. It's definitely got the sort of like the darker tones of this this pillar. How about if I just sort of like group them together a little bit more? That's quite nice. How about if I put a gyroid on top? I picked up this guy, the bubble blower. He's kind of cute because he's sort of like this terracotta brown colour. Okay, that's not too bad. I like that. This area feels very empty, but maybe that's okay. Maybe that's fine. Something like that. And should I leave this empty so it can just be sat on maybe? I'm not happy with this flower placement. But is this going to be too close? Maybe it needs to be here. But that's very in the line. I've like almost laid a whole line of items, haven't I? You know what? If in doubt, just fill the space with a little floor marking thing and try to move on. Because I don't really want to fill it too much, but I felt like it needed something. So that'll do. I think that looks okay. Let's move on to, I guess, this area in front of Dobie's house. So far though, I think it's looking okay. There is a lot going on, but hopefully it's not too much. Hopefully it's like a nice cluster of items and not too overwhelming to look at. A little tree here, I guess. Do I have one? I do have this one. I don't know if it will look okay. Yeah, it adds a little bit of difference. How about if I add a larger tree here? Does that look okay? I could always swap them. I think that's okay, especially if I'm going to put some items around the base here, so it's kind of a little bit more tucked in. So straight away, let's go with my handy wheat fields that I always use. A barrel, and let's push you back a little bit more. So you're tucked in like that. Some log stakes. Pushed again. And I guess a few hedges that I meant to put down. So one here. One here. I'll probably do some more flowers and things. I don't really know what I'm going to do at the moment. I don't really know why I'm doing this, because honestly, I think I might end up ending the cliff here and going back down, so demolishing these steps. I'm not going to do this in this one, so I probably shouldn't even be trying too hard, like too close to this tree, in case I end up putting the steps here and having to remove them. But that's a problem for me later. That's a later me problem. It feels like this needs something to go on top. This street lamp here, I think. Yes. Yes, that's fine. That can stay there. I was trying to push it a little bit more, but that's fine. It probably doesn't need to be super hidden. A sapling before I forget, since I think that's close enough to that. And then I wanted another hedge here. And luckily I have one more. And then I'm kind of getting there. That's definitely sort of like the feel that I'm going for. I need to get a few of Dobie's items out. So I've got a few more pillars. I've got another seat. What else have I got? I think I'll tuck maybe another barrel here. Okay, that looks fine. Are they in line? They kind of are. I kind of don't like it when my items sit too sort of like too parallel. Let's move it back here. So it's there, but it's not really It's not parallel, it's not really involved that much. I was going to put a column here, but there's already one right there, so I probably don't want that now. Maybe a moss here. Yeah, sure. Maybe a moss here. Perfect. Okay. And let's see what other larger items I've got. And of course I've got many trusty wheat fields, so I could probably kind of fill up this area a little bit more with wheat fields since I have a few spare, and I don't think I want to use any more around here. I don't think so. Maybe one more. How many have I got spare? Oh, none. Wow, I use them very quickly. Okay, I want to get my topper items, so let me grab them. Okay, and let me find something to put on top of here. Maybe this kettle. And maybe a where is it? Is it gonna be up here? A mush lamp? I'm sorry about all the terrible menus. I'm not great. I guess I could put something on there, but I don't really need to. Okay. So far so good. I am just like, I've just got to sort of like fill in this space a little bit more until I'm happy. So let's go ahead and put some of these down, because I've kind of forgotten what they look like even in the short walk over. Maybe I can pick this up and put, I think it's a larger, was it just this pot? Yeah, that's quite nice. Oh, I don't want it there though. Maybe something like that, I think, just sort of like framing the house a little bit more. I do like all the kettles and things that he's got around. I think it's really cute. Have I got any more? I've got a classic picture. Oh, that's looks a bit odd on the ground. But you know what, guys? I think I'm pretty much finished. I don't want to go too wild. I think that was what happened last time. I have used an awful lot of items, so it kind of feels like there's a lot going on. Hopefully it feels okay, but this is like my third attempt, and I think I'm actually quite happy with the way it's looking. It kind of feels like Dobie actually lives and resides in this area. You know, like his things are kind of strewn around a little bit. Kind of feels like he would enjoy living here, so I think I'm done. Hopefully this has been more of a speed build. It's not been too long. Sometimes it takes me a very long time to do these builds, so yeah, I am gonna have to work on my terraforming, because like I said, I think I might even like cut this down here and then make some stairs going down, getting rid of these steps. It's going to be a whole lot of work. I've got to clean up all my mess as well. So yeah, I guess I'm going to work on that. I'll go say hello to Dobie and actually talk to him, and then we'll say goodbye, shall we? Okay, and here we are. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry it took me so long to do this, but I really struggled. I really found it difficult. I couldn't actually like be happy with the I think the areas around it. Because it all came and like it all kind of clashed in this one single point. I struggled so much, so I'm happy that I'm done, and actually this is probably the best of my 3 attempts, and I just love Dobie, so I wanted to do him justice, and that's probably why I struggled just as much, because I really wanted it to look good and look the part. Dobie sat in the one seat. I can't get in these, oh no. Oh well, I guess I'm done, and I've got so much more to do, so I don't know how much I'll be putting on camera. I will try my best to get as much as I can on camera, but there might be things I can't really do because they'll be really small, and maybe like, you know, like 10-minute videos not quite worth it, or it will just be messy. I don't know. Hopefully this wasn't too messy. I'm kind of sorry. It was alright. It was alright. I'm happy with it. But at the same time, it was terrible. So Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So remember, MumsyWord, goodbye.